My name is Omar Fayaz. I'm from Kashmir, South Kashmir, India. So I have completed my master's in public administration. Currently, I'm looking for job. This is all about me.
I'm pleased to have you in my conversation. What
Okay.
about your hobbies?
Okay. So I think there's nothing special in my hobbies. I like to play cricket. Rather, I would like to watch cricket. I'm like fond of watching cricket. So I like to spend my free time with my family members and with my friends. This is all about my hobbies.
Why do you love cricket?
I think it's a game of gentlemen, and to be honest, I love because of Virat Kohli. He's a gym player, so this is the reason why I like cricket. It's because all of him.
How long have you been watching cricket matches?
I think from my childhood. I think I was a fan of cricket. I'm fond of cricket from my childhood, I would say.
What do you love about Virat Kohli?
I think he's as a human being, I love him as a human being, as a teammate as well. He's supporting his players at the match and on the field and off the field. So this is what I like about him.
At times, he does abuse people. He does abuse his opponents.
Mhm.
Is it good?
I think to be honest, it is quite good. Like he's abusing when someone abuses his players, and he takes a side of his players at that time. And I think it's totally good because he's one should be aggressive. He's
Right.
playing for his country, and he cannot afford someone will abuse his players or his country. So it's quite good for me.
Okay, that is good to know.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me more about yourself. As you said, you are from Kashmir.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about Kashmir, what Kashmir is.
Oh yes, of course, I surely. So as you heard, you must have heard about the Kashmir. Kashmir is known to be the heaven on earth. Some people say it's Switzerland, mini Switzerland, because of the natural scenery. Like it's covered by mountains. It's covered covered by mountains throughout their boundaries, and like the people of Kashmir are very kind-hearted. So this is like what makes Kashmir more popular and more fascinating.
Right. And after learning English, as you said, you are looking for a job.
Mhm.
What kind of job are you looking for?
So to be honest, I'm looking forward to join corporate sector. This is why I'm trying to enhance my communication skills.
In order to improve your communication skills, what do you usually do? What are your methods?
Okay, so to be honest, I'm spending nearly 2 to 3 hours on the like platforms like CV Speakify, AS Fluency. These kind of apps I'm using throughout the day. And to be honest, I'm big fan of you people as well. Like you are doing a commendable job. So I have learned a lot from you people as well. I like to watch YouTube videos and like to learn from you people. So you're doing a commendable job. I learned various things from you people.
Okay, it means a lot to me.
Okay. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. So I want to know from something from you. Okay. Can I?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I want to know how long you have when you have started your YouTube channel.
I would say the recent one I have been using, or I have been trying to be active on. It has been almost 6 or 8 months old. My channel has been 7 or 8 months old. Yes.
Yes, I was searching your videos, and I see like you have been using it recently. So it's your first channel, or you are using making videos on the other channel as well before that.
Live always gives you the another chance. Same goes for my YouTube channel. Earlier I had a different channel.
Mhm.
Now I am pretty active, or I am actively working on this one. Speak more with Sunil.
Okay, I can get it. I can get it. Yes, I have been following you like since I started my English journey. So I have like watched all of your videos. Like you're a diligent. I think diligent. Like you're working diligently on your YouTube channel. But I heard from some of you like you were talking with some of I don't know. I don't remember the name. So you were saying like I am working very hard on my YouTube channel, but I'm not getting a lot of views on my YouTube channel. But I can understand what you're going through. So it's quite difficult. So to be honest, like I want to know, I'm also looking forward to make a YouTube channel. So like what things I have to give more emphasis at my initial stage?
YouTube is a kind of platform
Hmm.
where nothing is certain.
Mhm.
Anything can happen any moment. But
Absolutely.
I can vouch for one thing. Hard work always pays off. If
Absolutely. It's
you
a
are diligent, if you are diligent enough, sooner or later you are going to gain a lot of fame or popularity will be there. For this, you have to be consistent. You have to take care of your content. You have to take care of your thumbnail. You have to understand the algorithm of YouTube. If you understand all these things, and I would say the bottom line is that you must work on your mistakes. You should work on your feedback. If you upload 5 videos, 10 videos, or 20 videos on your YouTube channel, then you will have that self realization why my channel is not growing. What could be the precise reason? When you go for these reasons, then you yourself realize, okay, this is the mistake I'm usually making. I should avoid making this particular mistake. Bit by bit, you will see, you will learn, okay, this is something I should avoid, this is something I should bring into consideration, or bring, yes, into the consideration, yes.
So we had to analyze ourselves on on daily basis. Okay, I got it.
Right, sir.
Yes. So, you are using at your initial stage when you are making videos. So, to be honest, like people will always comment bad on your at your first at your initial stage. Like no one is perfect, but at your initial stage, you will make mistakes more. So, how will you handle these bad comments? How do you manage them?
Okay. For this, I would say ignorance is bliss. And make sure whenever you get any gifs, it should never ever obliterate your mood. It must not obliterate your day, or it must not impact your journey of YouTube. People are free when people are good for nothing. People would never ever see you growing. When they see, okay, this person is growing and it was their dream to be there, they would certainly make bad remarks on your channel. And when you are working very hard, you know yourself that how proficient you are in that particular thing or how terrible you are, then you should ignore and you should not value these useless comments.
Yes, of course. I have heard from someone that no matter what you're doing in your life, like what you're making, like what you're trying to do in your life, no matter what you're doing, someone will always oppose you. So
Yes.
don't bother about these things. I have heard from someone absolutely. Okay, so like to be honest, like I from morning I was desperately waiting for this session because as I told you earlier, I am also looking forward to make a YouTube channel. So I want to analyze myself. Like I have been using those platforms from last 7 months. But it was like we are talking on a phone. But I never experienced like such a live session. So I want to know like how can I like make how can I manage like one-on-one session. So this was like my wish to like make a conversation with one of YouTubers. So that comes true.
Hmm.
Thanks for your support.
Yes, it's my pleasure, and it is pretty convenient. I think today you learned, and bit by bit you would get the hang of it. With the help of Skype, You can have a conversation, or you can have a video conversation with anyone. And when it comes to Skype, it has multiple great features. We can have a conversation with plenty of people at the same time. We can record this session for a very long time, and it is entirely free of cost. It will not
Okay.
cost you a single penny. For this, you just need to have perfect internet connection. Once you have the perfect internet connection, everything will go so smoothly.
Okay, so like you have to like after completing the session, you have to do some editing as well.
Yes, it is certain.
Okay, so like as I told you, I am looking forward to make a YouTube channel. So what video can I make for the first time? Like I was thinking, can I make a solo video or I will just go for the conversation?
You need to know your interest, and you also need to know what you are deft at. If you are deft at solo videos, you must go for that. Don't look at people what they are doing. Just look at yourself. Try to know what can be easy for you or what can be a hard nut to crack. If something is like a hard nut to crack, please keep it aside. You can do it later on. First of all, your ambition is to make videos, and you must always go for easy things first. And after that, you will learn, and bit by bit, you will get that mastery. Then YouTube is yours, everything is yours. Do the way you want to do it.
Okay, I have keen interest. I have a keen interest in like conversation videos. So I said like, can I go directly into the conversation videos, or I will go for the like to make some other videos for the first time.
You have a free hand through and through. When you are on YouTube, whatever video you want to upload, you can certainly upload, whether it is about entertainment, education, or something else.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, so let me think about it.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so I want to know one more thing from you. Like you asked me, you told me that you are running a YouTube channel from last 8 months, but your communication is like quite good. So when was the first time you started your like English journey?
My journey started almost a decade ago.
Oh.
I completed my BTech in 2012, and from there, I was in the dire need of English. I wanted to work on my communication skills. From there, I was pretty serious about learning English. So that's how I started working on my communication skills. I reached a point in my life where I thought I have accumulated an tremendous or an enormous amount of knowledge. And from there, my journey started of teaching as well.
Okay, yes, of course, I know it. Like you are working as a teacher as well.
Right, sir?
You are doing offline classes as well.
Both online, offline. I
Yeah.
conduct TS classes for both the platforms.
Like I think you are like swamped with the like with the day. So how do you motivate yourself? How do you persuade yourself to do these kind of work? It's quite hectic to do like do offline sessions, do online sessions, do sessions, and all these things.
Yes, there is no question about it. Sometimes it is a bit tiresome, but keeping money in mind, keeping your interest in mind, keeping success, keeping fame in mind, you have to strive all the time.
Hmm.
And that's what I do. I just try to strive to be successful, to be rich. That's how I think I'm motivated. That's how I do my things.
Hmm. Yes, I'm also doing these things like when I gets demotivated, whenever I'm using like YouTube, whenever I'm talking with any person. So at times like I'm feeling demotivated. So at that time I kept myself motivated by kept my dream in my mind. What is my dream? What I have
Yes.
to do in my life? So that kept me motivated throughout the day. And this is like my motivational power and all these things.
Yes. I think everyone has it, but we need to know and we need to go for introspection. Whenever we go for introspection, we understand, okay, what I promised and what I'm doing right now.
Okay, yes. And one more thing, when I like learn new vocabulary, but I'm like unable to how to use these vocabulary. Like when I learn something new vocabulary, I feel frustrated where I can use this vocabulary. How to use these vocabularies?
When it comes to bringing vocabulary into use, you have to practice them on a daily basis. If you memorize a new word, make sure you practice it, you think about that particular word umpteen times. When you are ready to practice that word umpteen times throughout the day, I guarantee that you can easily use that particular word, and you have to go for revision. The more you revise things, the easier it is going to become for you. What I do every day, I tell myself whether I use that word with Hindi conversation or every time I think of new words, and I make sure I take it as a sense of responsibility. I will be using this new word. Recently, I learned a word called savor. It means relish, enjoy. I would say I must have used it, yes, multiple times. There are multiple words I take care of. When it comes to their right pronunciation, I keep reminding myself that word is pronounced at. And recently, I also worked on pronunciation for two words. I would love to tell you what those words are. They are a bit tricky. First one is itinerary. Itinerary. If you
Itinerary.
see, if you see that this word, I guarantee that you will be a bit perplexed. What could be the right pronunciation? But I wrote it in my own way. I took help from the dictionary. From there, I got to know itinerary. Second one, I would say deteriorate, deteriorate,
Oh,
deteriorate. Earlier, I used to mispronounce, but I'm working and I keep telling myself I got an opportunity. I did it here as well.
okay, yes, I think pronunciation is the most essential thing. But if how no matter how many vocabularies I know, but if I am pronouncing it wrongly, so no, it's useless. But I want to know, if we have to pronounce words we have to pronounce words. Uh, what can I say?
Correctly.
Yes, correctly. And you told me like two words. If you are trying to make these like pronouncing rightly, like word by word, so it will be like too much time consuming. No, there's no way. Like, how can we pronounce all words like phonetics? I think there's
Correct.
phonetics, I think, for that.
Right,
So
sir. Right.
can we learn how difficult is it? How have you like experienced that?
Yes. When it comes to English, English has been a rich language. This is not our own language, and we know that we got this language from Britishers.
Hmm.
When it comes to English, you will see a lot of exceptions. When it comes to exceptions, what usually happens is that a word would be written in a different way. Some letters would be silent there, and there would be some letters they are not there, but still they are the part of that particular word. For instance, kernel is there. When it comes to kernel, it is spelled like Colonel.
Hmm.
R is not there in that word, but we do pronounce it.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
And this is what it is making making frustrating at times. I want to know, is there any rule for like how can we like pronounce these words simultaneously? No matter, like we don't have to use word by word like how to pronounce these words. Is there any rule how we can like pronounce all the words simultaneously? I, I think.
Whatever little I know, I'm not very good at phonetic, but I would tell you this: we need to work on phonetic. We do know this. In English, there are 26 letters.
Mhm.
However, they make 44 sounds, 44 different sounds, and they have been categorized in two parts. One is vowel. We have five
Yes, of course.
vowel sounds, or consonants. We have 21 consonant sound or consonant letters, and they form, like when it comes to vowel sounds, they form 20 sounds, and when it
Sounds.
comes to consonants, they do form 24 sounds. So that's how we get 44 sounds in total. And there are, again, they are subcategorized. Like when it comes to vowels, 12 uh, monophthongs sounds are there, and 12 and 8 diphthongs. When it comes to diphthongs, they are known as double vowel sounds, and when it comes to monophthongs, they are single vowel sounds. Like we have in Hindi, e, a, o, like this, and they have their symbol. When you learn these symbols, if you go for dictionary, then you will realize, okay, here I need to pronounce, or it is a long sound, or is it a short sound. Plus, it will also help you to improve your pronunciation part by listening. The more you listen, the better you will understand, okay, this word can be pronounced like this. Now I talk about this, but when I started learning, I also worked on my pronunciation. There I used to write, okay, this person has pronounced it like this could be the right pronunciation. I did check it through news channels. There are some news channels there people speak English perfectly, or they speak very well.
Okay, yes. One more thing, like I want to know, like, should I go for the pronunciation first, or should I go like fluency first? What thing I will give more emphasis, like at this stage?
I don't know what fluency is. Everyone is after it. You need to be so correct. If you are correct enough, whatever you say, whatever words you utter, somewhere it is going to have proper meaning. And from there, people would like your style of speaking,
Hmm,
whether you are speaking slowly or you speak fast.
got you.
It really doesn't matter. Work on your grammar, work on your pronunciation, and work on your pace as well. We do speak this language for the sake of others, not for ourselves.
Okay, yes. One like accent and like pronunciation are two different things. Am I right?
Yes.
So like when we pronounce words correctly, but there are two accents, like a British accent and like American accent. So I think we don't have to bother about the accents. Am I right?
It completely relies on you. What language, like if you want to learn American accent, there is no problem in that, but you need to know where you are going to use it. There are some multinational companies, they do require American accent. There are some companies where people need British accents. There you need to understand, okay, should I work on British accent? And there is a subtle difference between British and American accent.
If we are doing like if we are pronouncing words rightly, so there's no need to like accent are like two different things. Like if we are pronouncing it rightly, so we can use words in the Indian accent as well.
Accent is all about the way you pronounce a word, and pronunciation is that form.
So like if we have to use the American accent, so we have to pronounce things differently.
Sir, yes, that pronunciation changes a little bit. I can give you a couple of examples. When it comes to Americans, they always say dance, but
Dance,
Britishers would always say dance.
dance,
American would say advanced, Britishers would say advance, or they would
advance.
say, yes, education, and we would say means Britishers education. So both are correct. I would not say that uh, either of them is erroneous.
Mhm.
Choice is yours, whatever language you are comfortable with, or whatever it is, whatever is required, or at the time, or whatever is the need of the hour for you. You must go for that.
आपको like both the accents are acceptable throughout the
Right, sir.
globe.
Right.
So use.
Yes, yes, they are.
Okay. Yes. Like what about grammar? Like we have.
Grammar.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
I would say grammar plays a key role in English. If anyone wants to learn English, grammar really matters. But we can do one thing, we can learn basic things. After that, we should not wait for speaking. What people do, they have this rigid mindset, or they have this terrible mindset. They always feel first we will learn tenses, after that we will learn modal verbs, after that we will learn conditionals, after that we will make an effort to speak English.
Mhm.
It doesn't work like this. If you are the part of any classes, if you are the part of this beautiful journey, you have to start speaking from the beginning. When it is your first day, from there you must try. Whether you try one sentence, two sentences, or whatever way, or you try, making an effort is very important.
Okay, so we have to use simultaneously like grammar as speaking, not at the initial stage, but at the like after like becoming somehow fluent.
From my experiences, what I have observed in my students, first 15 days they are perplexed. They really do not know what Sunil is teaching, because
Mhm.
first 15 days they have their own mindset.
Mhm.
Sunil will teach them tenses, so they will know okay how to use them. Sunil will teach them articles, then they will start using. No, it doesn't work like that. Listening is also there. If you are the part of any institute, any teacher, he somewhere you are improving in, and you get the ambience of English which you do not have before.
Okay, so like you are teaching online as well. So whom do you speak? Whom do you like teach on online?
Sir, I have students from all walks of life.
Okay,
Yes, whosoever is interested in taking classes, they do drop me a message. Whatever little I know, I try to disseminate my knowledge with them, and that's how I conduct online classes.
yeah, of course, I got it. I got it.
Okay, so I must say that we are almost done for this session. If you have any last question, I'm
Okay,
happy
yes.
to answer your question. Yes.
Yes, for sure, for sure. So, like, what was my aim to like have a session with you was like, can you please analyze my mistakes where I had to give more emphasis on at this stage?
So far, so good. And I would say I was not here as a teacher, but I was all ears to you. And I feel I did not find you must have made any mistakes. You are already a brilliant speaker. You are already at that level where you can communicate with anyone so easily. You have that pace, you have that calmness in you. So I would say everything was
Oh,
ideal.
my
Hmm.
my pleasure. Thank you, thank you. Like it was like I was to be honest, I would say like I was over the moon when I like get message from you like yes we can do session. So I was over the moon because and this is the reason like I would like analyze the mistakes. Why did I mistakes? So I was totally like uh, I was I forgot the words.
It happens in excitement that we are not
Yes,
able to
I was
put.
excited. I was excited. Yes, I
Right.
was excited like throughout my morning till
Hmm.
11. Yes.
Yeah, so was I. And I really enjoyed this session and hope to see you in the future. And you are doing a wonderful job. Keep doing it, keep learning, and keep interacting with people. If you feel, okay, this person has that capacity or has that potential which you are looking for, just don't shy away from asking to have a conversation.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Take care.
Thank
Bye.
you.